the most brokenest. I don't know if it's a word or not, but he's the most brokenest brawler in this game if I have ever seen. You know, there's Mr. Krabs and there's this guy. They both look pretty similar for some reason. I said that I'll be back with new energy. Here I am. You can see in my voice that I have a lot of excitement about this brawler because this brawler is a little too crazy. Also, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe right now because we're like this close to 500 subscribers, and I want to reach it before the month of August ends. So hopefully that happens pretty quick. Now let's give him a shot. First of all, yeah, I'm gonna call him Mr. Krabs. So Mr. Krabs is the third brawler AC trio with Otis as well as Hank. You can see by his attack that he has a pretty long attack, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. And also we're gonna talk about that sign which he's having just right beside his head, or his health. Sorry, he shoots what is supposed to be I guess a paintball. So he shoots paintball through his small paintball gun, dealing 1600 damage. And you can see that after hitting the opponent, my right there is charging a little bit. Yeah, right now it's almost at it's half now. It's more than half. But we're gonna talk about it in a second. We need to talk about his super, which is a little crazy, you know. His super is a little crazy. His super is already a little crazy. Okay? Take a look at this thing. Like, this super, the one attack from, like, one paintball from his super deals 1200 damage. That's already a lot of damage. Now let's talk about the levels which he's having. So as you now know about his attack and his super, which is currently having pretty less range, I guess. In my opinion, that's pretty short. But when you upgrade with using your super and whatnot, yeah, that's a lot of damage actually. His first upgrade, which generally is happening, so without any kind of upgrades, he has a small attack range. Well, not actually small, but around, I guess it's something around 8.5 or 9 tiles of range. And the super has 7 or I guess 6.5 tiles of range, which is pretty decent. But once you upgrade from one level to another, okay, let me just do it pretty quick. Once you level up from the Bronze League to Silver League, your attack, well, he just doubles his damage straight. He's not shooting one projectile, but he's shooting 2, each dealing 1600 damage. Means with one attack, he's going to deal 3200 damage with only one ammo. And if you use all of his ammo, it's gonna deal 9600 damage. Which is a little crazy, you know. Also forgot to tell about the super. The range increases significantly. The range just straight up increases to, I guess, almost as if 10 tiles. And then he has his final form, where his speed is increased by a whole lot. Then as a attack, he shoots in this manner now, literally doubling his damage once again from 3200 to 6400. And the super, well, it was already large enough, but now it will deal not 1200 but 1600 damage per bullet and 1800 damage, and he's a menace and destroying the whole like swarms and whatnot. So you know, he might have a lot of area control. Just take a look at this. Just take a look at this. He destroyed everyone. And just take a look at like the damage per second counter up there. I use my super and it just goes 24,000 damage. I'm spamming my super at this point, and this brawler is crazy. So the question might rise up once again, that is he good? And I guess he is absolutely. Should you buy him? Absolutely, for this time only, because if you're gonna see him in the later straight, like after like 1 or 2 months, he might get nerfed down to the ground. So taking a note on that, you might want to consider him not buying if he got some nerf, but at the current state of the time, he is awfully broken. So if you want to have some little fun with him, you can have it. Well, yeah, that was Clancy. He's a really good looking brawler. He's a literal soft copy of Mr. Krabs, but he's a lobster. He's a lieutenant lobster in my opinion. And he's a little too broken, literally. Do you believe that there's a lobster who is having a paintball gun? Like, I know that it's a paintball gun, but a gun in the hands of a literal lobster isn't good, right? Well, that's it. We're gonna see you guys in the next video, and take care and bye bye.